Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khair for joining me again as I go through different hadiths pertaining to the virtues of the Qur'an. Today's hadith is narrated by different scholars, At-Tabarani, Ibn Hibban, and classed as Sahih by Shaykh al-Albani. It's narrated on the authority of Jabir, where the Prophet ﷺ said, the Qur'an will be an accepted intercessor and it could be a true adversary. Whoever places the Qur'an in front of him will be guided to Jannah. Whoever places it behind him will be pulled to Jahannam. So here, although this is one of the hadiths, there are many other hadith pertaining to the intercession of the Qur'an. And so this is agreed upon by many scholars. One is in Sahih Muslim, where it says, where the Prophet ﷺ said, read the Qur'an, for it will come on the day of resurrection, interceding for its companions. So how will that happen? Allahu A'lam, but a lot of scholars say that it will actually take on a physical form. It will be an accepted intercessor for those who are its companions. So once again, we see that the Prophet ﷺ is encouraging his companions to be companions of the Qur'an. Whoever lives by the Qur'an, learns it, reads it, and teaches and acts upon it, will find that it will intercede for him on the day of resurrection. However, the one who neglects it, it doesn't take into account anything in it and transgresses all the boundaries that are placed within the Qur'an, they will find it as a true adversary, an enemy to him on the day of judgment. Now, these are the words of Allah, and if these words are against you, then Allah will also be against you. So whoever put the Qur'an in front of him, reflect upon this. Whoever allows the Qur'an to guide him will be led to paradise. So whatever the Qur'an says, the believer believes it to be true. He doesn't have any preconceptions. He doesn't have any preconceptions of what's right and wrong. He doesn't think, I know what's right. I think this is right, or I think this is wrong, but let me back it up with the Qur'an, just to make sure, as a bit of backing evidence for it. No, we should let the Qur'an lead us in our lives. It is right because the Qur'an said, and not that you thought it first. So the right way is because the Qur'an said it, not because you thought it was right. So if we find ourselves leading with our own initiative, then take heed and be careful, because we might have fallen into the category of putting the Qur'an behind us, behind our backs, and that will eventually drag us into the hellfire. Yes, our fitrah might be able to help at certain times, but it's not the first thing you go to. You use your fitrah to show you the way to the Qur'an, and then the Qur'an tells you what is right and wrong. So may Allah make us of those who are the close companions of the Qur'an. May Allah make the Qur'an an intercessor for us, and we seek Allah's protection from it ever being against us. May Allah make us of those who put the Qur'an in front of us, and once again we seek Allah's protection from ever putting it behind us. May Allah make the Qur'an lead us to Jannah and away from Jahannam. Ameen. Wa jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.